Hello! Greetings, citizens of the internet! It is I, C+Hero, the hero Vtuber in the making, and today is very hot. Yeah, but the winter is pretty hot where I am. It feels like the summer. I hope that you guys are doing well and keeping yourself cool during a hot day. If you're experiencing the same kind of a heat wave that I'm experiencing or something like it. But I hope that you guys are doing overall well today, doing so good today. Happy hump day because today is Wednesday, May 6, 2024. And hello, Charmander Anime, how are you doing today? I know that a lot of people are finishing up their college exam, their school finals, and also this is the month of graduation month for some of you guys too, you know, some of the people here. I know that I remember back in the days when I went to college, I graduated during this month in May too, so it is that time of the year for sure. And I will just unpin this message now because we don't need it anymore. And good afternoon to you too, Johar Ramos. I just want to say I apologize for starting the stream a little bit later than usual because I just felt very stressful this at work today. I just felt very stressful. Like, look at me. I'm so angry with fire. So stressful. But anyway, that was me. I've been playing Grounded. What do you mean by you playing Grounded? Is that a name of a video game or you just grounded for life or something like that? I don't know. Did you get in trouble or something? I don't know. But like, that's what I'm getting at. Anyways. Sorry, just drinking my water. Because today is it is indeed very hot today. Very hot today. Hopefully you guys are staying yourself cool today. I know I am. Already like turning on my fan in the room right now to keep myself cool and drinking some water. Ooh, I ran out my first water bottle, but at least I have my second one here. Maybe next time I need to put some ice to make itself more colder or cooler, you know? But whatever. It's a game where you play as a 2-inch T who's inside someone's back garden. Kind of sound like that, whatchamacallit, that old movie? What was that old movie called? Honey, I Shrunk My Kids. That's right, that movie. Honey, I Shrunk My Kids. Kind of remind me of that movie. The premise of the game. It kind of remind me of that. But yeah, so anyways, by the way, for anyone who watched my latest Honkai Star Rail video, thank you for commenting and giving that video a like. That video is going well and I'm just very happy to see that. And I will just be making more video and there will be another similar top 5 or more Honkai Star Rail videos like it. So it's gonna be some exciting content will coming your way from my channel here. Yeah, it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the Survivor game. Yeah, it does sound exactly like it, you know. And also, yesterday, my wife and I celebrated our first year anniversary. And we went to the city. We checked around some shops. Ate some good food at Italian restaurant. I ate some good pizza. And this pizza was actually big enough that I was able to eat it for one person. Because a real Italian pizza, it's thin, you know. Compared to an American pizza. Because American pizza is extra thick. Like, quite literally. They're like extra thick, you know. But... And also, oh man, I wonder if I could really unlock Robin today. Not that I am gonna do a character pool for this stream today. We're gonna be focusing majorly on the story. But maybe we'll do a little bit of a pool at the end of the live stream. But I will have a dedicated Honkai Star Rail live stream where I'll do a character pool. And we're not just gonna be pooling for one character. No, we're gonna be pooling 2 characters plus a light cord for this patch. And I already did my daily this morning too, so everything is all set for, you know, starting the story right away once I start the game a little bit later today. In about like a couple of minutes from now. I've also unlocked a new skill. Do you want to hear it? What do you mean by new skill? What new skill did you learn? Something to do with video editing or video games programming or whatever? But yeah, so yeah. The anniversary with my wife went really well. Like I said, we had a nice Italian dinner. I mean, not Italian dinner. A lunch at the Italian restaurant. She had some pasta, a spaghetti, but a very different noodle. Very thick and square-shaped noodle for sure. Not like one of those like long and skinny one kind of noodle. But it tasted good. I tried out a little bit for myself too. Arachnophobia. I unlock it by being smaller than spider. Interesting, interesting. It's kind of funny that a lot of people are scared of spider, but they're not scared of Spider-Man, you know? That's kind of the weird thing about arachnophobia. People are scared of spider, but they're not scared of Spider-Man, which is kind of like awkward. Very hypocritical, but very awkward. Like, very awkward. I'm not sure if you guys ever, like, noticed that, but just saying, you know? And, let's see now. So, we're gonna be having... So, I will be planning to make more Honkai Star Rail content. Actually, this morning, I started working on my next video. Not like a top 10 or 5 kind of a video, but I'm making my next, character pool highlight video. If you guys know what I'm talking about, and you guys know what I'm referring to. It is that one where I pulled the Aventurine and the Bronya one, so I can't wait to show that off. When that video is ready, I just only started cutting things out in the video from the live stream VOD. So I'll be working on it for the rest of this week and hopefully get it done maybe sometime next week, who knows? But we'll see, we'll see. And I also need to catch up on making short too. It's been a while I have been making YouTube short and TikTok too. I need to catch up on that too. And I do have some ideas for a few shorts anyway. So I need to get working on that soon. Today was a very stressful work. Just very, very stressful. I mean, like, so many things to do and so many things to prepare just because for tomorrow too. Like, tomorrow I'll be going visiting a client. I'll be like staying there for the rest of the day. It's not gonna be that fun anyway. So tired. Why can't somebody else do it for me? Why can't somebody else do it for me? But I do feel much more energized, feeling well after I rested. So that is why, the reason why here. So let's just forget about all that work nonsense and real life stuff and just focus on having fun right now, you know? Let's focus on the present rather than on the past and look much more brighter in the future, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you should find a comfort game. Yeah, I think I should find a comfort game, but we're gonna play a Honkai Star Rail anyway, so I've been looking forward to streaming Honkai Star Rail. So let's just get started. Let me get my PlayStation 5 controller here, and I'm just gonna BRB real quick to switch to the game. Be right back. Okay, I look a little too small, so let me adjust my size. Alright, this should be good enough. Alright, here we go, guys. We're jumping into Honkai Star Rail. And we'll be wrapping up with the story in Penacony. Can you guys believe that this is gonna be the final chapter for Penacony? I mean, we still have more to go because I know that the next patch, 2.3, it's going to be the epilogue for the story. But we're gonna be dealing with the final chapter in the Penacony saga of Honkai Star Rail today. We might be able to complete it maybe tonight, or most likely we'll be able to complete it next time we stream Honkai Star Rail, which will be on a Sunday. But I am thinking of doing a character pool and save for the story for another time. And just let you guys know, for anyone who's already here watching now, next Wednesday, 1 week from now, I'm actually gonna have a collab stream and with Astro Kyle, and we're gonna be doing another updated tier list related with Honkai Star Rail. You'll see what I mean in the coming week, but let's just say it's going to be fun. That's all I'm gonna say. But for anyone who watched our last collab stream like last year or maybe a couple months ago, you could probably guess what that tier list is going to be about. But you'll see what I mean if you don't know, or you just want to keep it as a secret. Anyway, let's jump right in. Nah, no, said you, Charmed Anime. You don't necessarily need to do that. I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. Anyway, I think I was just collecting some material for the character that I want to pull, but we're just gonna go straight into the story, and it looks like we're gonna start at the Astral Express. Very strange. And the title of the mission is called The Great Train Robbery. Ooh, kind of sound like a little bit of a Wild West story. I wonder what will happen. But let's just jump right in. 12 system hour until Charmony Festival Astro Express.
Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase, accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
Okay, sorry guys. I'm just gonna letting the train pass by so I don't want to feel interrupted. Alright.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Oh my god. Do you see his eye there? His eye is a literally bullet target. It's a literal target. That's kind of cool.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Oh, you even have a little sharp teeth. His teeth is sharp as like Galgura.
A Galaxy Ranger?
You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
Is it just me or the volume of the game sound so low? Hang on a sec, yeah. I wonder if I could just adjust the volume here. Hang on a sec, guys. Let me just adjust the volume on my monitor side, because it kind of feel too low for me.
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Oh, gee, I wonder what happened to the rest of the Galaxy Ranger. Are they extinct or something? Or did they got, like, defeated by some big bad villain? Or maybe they became a criminal and a villain? I don't know what's going on, but something is up.
This is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings.
Dr. Primitive? Who is Dr. Primitive?
Of course. I know you won't believe me. Which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
I don't know why. It sounded funny when he said that way. Hey, where you going?
Recognize this?
The hog is like just ignoring blue hair, and he's just like, hey, where you going? I'm talking here, y'all.
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Did you just say mother fudger? Okay, I think I'm starting to like this guy.
Model fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Oh my god, I kind of like this guy's and his phrasing, fudging. Basically, it's basically he cannot say the F-bomb, but still, I kind of like that because I kind of say holy fudge too, you know, so maybe I will pull this guy when he's available.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shown on them. We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets, but I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie. Alright then, feel free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
Alright then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
My friend, this question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking.
Interesting, a little lore about Galaxy Ranger. So they don't bully the weak and some other thing.
And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Yeah, I guess I catch your drift.
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity. The entire cosmos knows you're guests of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now.
Ooh, that must be Acheron. And we learned that Acheron is not a Galaxy Ranger. If you pulled Acheron and completed the story 2.1, the last patch, Acheron's faction name is changed from Galaxy Ranger to Self-Inhalator.
My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appear in one moment and gone the next. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
He's talking about Black Swan there. I like that he say she scared the fudge out of me. Like, I mean, I guess Black Swan kind of have that little mystery to make her a little bit fearful, but she's not a bad person, at least per se.
That Galaxy Ranger imposter. Who is it?
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't. Just that you might not believe me. That person calls herself Acheron. And according to our informant, she could be an emanator of nihility.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the
Okay,
news,
good luck
I
at
had
college
to
tomorrow,
fact
Charmin
check.
Anime, and thanks for coming by.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status. Even in the purest hunt, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough.
Nihilistic enough. Man, I kind of like how whoever voiced Buhale, he really is portraying that Western cowboy y'all accent, you know? Like, it literally feel like watching a cowboy movie right now, even though I have never watched a lot of cowboy movie, but he's basically a cyborg space cowboy, man. I mean, what do you get from him? Basically kind of like Cowboy Bebop mixed with Han Solo from Star Wars and Cyborg, like RoboCop, I guess. But anyway, continuing on with the story.
So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message to them, but I'd advise you to move fast.
I don't know if Buhale is a good guy or bad guy, but so far, I think it's best not to get him on the bad side for sure.
We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true.
He has a good point there.
And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
Interesting. And we're back here.
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not up to you. Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky. Be it reality or dream, staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Oh, yeah. Our bad? I'm sorry. I don't know, man. I mean, this is kind of Acheron's fault, but I can't blame her. I mean, Aventurine is the one who kind of make us fight him, so...
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
2 blades?
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows do not bear the right to tread the illuminated stage.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference between us. It's only polite to reveal your true self, at least when speaking to others. Penacony's Dream Master.
Wait, what?
That's just another reason that you can't stay.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
The Dream Master?
We are one.
Is this the unity that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated.
The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
I am glad that you're an understanding one. Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Oh boy, it is finally the showdown. And I don't trust that bird.
Threatening me.
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You are confident. But be reminded, the family is forgiving, but not weak. The cords of the harmony extend across worlds. If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime. 137 individuals. That is how many heathens I have exiled since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body.
Whoa, interesting. The lore is getting deeper and deeper.
And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
And you will die. I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option.
Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those born on the far bank cannot seek solace across the river.
You know, you should know that Acheron is really bad in direction. I don't know if she even know how to leave out of Penacony.
Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all. Acheron. A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only one outcome. Its future holds nothing but nihility. Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Oh. Wait, switching to Robin POV? What? At the same time, Golden Hour.
Attention, please. The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry.
No, this is gonna have to be Sparkle. This has to be Sparkle disguising as Robin.
What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just those chips you normally see everywhere. The green ones? They fell from the sky as if it were raining.
And then those chips simply disappeared. It appears to be the Dream Sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been leaked. Can you help me keep this secret? The raining chips were supposed to be part of my act.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything to help make the Charmony Festival a success.
Thank you. As appreciation, I'd like to give you a token gift.
Yeah, this is definitely Sparkle. It is Sparkle.
This button is...
Press it at just the right moment in the celebration. There could be an unexpected treat in store for you. All right. It looks like there are other guests who are also confused. I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
The fool always ring twice. Yep, this is definitely Sparkle. It is just Sparkle.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I can't wait for your performance, Miss Robin.
Oh man, if only I have the Sparkle theme song playing right now.
The family promised they would protect the guests within the dreamscape, but I witnessed a group of organic life forms making their way to the theme park. And soon after, a rip tore through the sky, and black rain started leaking out of the void. The family needs to provide a reasonable explanation, or I'll take my loved ones and return to reality. I thought the dreamscape was supposed to be a paradise. If it's not, then there's no point staying here.
It appears the good sir has seen many great events. And it's true that an uninvited guest has unexpectedly entered the dreamscape. However, their target is not the ordinary guests, but the ambassadors of the IPC. The family will certainly ensure that the safety of the guests is of the highest importance.
Miss Robin, I know the Bloodhound family has already sealed off the theme park and has control over the situation, but it won't resolve the problem. The family can try their best to protect their reputation, but as a guest, I don't wish to gamble with my life.
But as you can see, sir, no innocent bystanders were affected in this incident. Perhaps the dreamscape is not as perfect as promised, but there's no place safer than dreams under the family's rule. I believe you know this better than I do. If this incident happened in real life, how many people would be able to walk away from it?
I could stay here, but keep in mind, guests come to Penacony to enjoy the dreamscapes. They do not wish to be entangled in a conflict between the family and the IPC, so let's not have any more unnecessary incidents.
Of course. With the Charmony Festival about to commence, we will spare no effort in our preparations. Rest assured. To express our apologies, the family has arranged this gift for the guests. Thank you for understanding.
You've had quite a bit to drink. Sure you're okay?
Nothing to be worried about. There's been a small rehearsal mishap at Clock Studios theme park. Please stay calm.
Hey, are you a fool? You don't even recognize Miss Robin? Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm sorry. I've just been transferred to the Bloodhound family, and I'm still not too used to working on the streets. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry.
Aren't these the two Bloodhound family members that we met at the beginning of the entire story? When they were like, caught Firefly? When they were interrogating her? That's the time when we first met Firefly?
Hey, don't sweat it.
Or is it just me?
You
I don't know.
guys have
These
a tough
cat
job.
NPC kind of look
I know how
familiar.
it
Then
is.
again, all the NPC kind
How's
of look
the
similar
situation
anyway,
looking?
so I don't know.
Oh, we've sealed off the theme park. Most guests are used to bizarre phenomena in the dreamscape, and so far, no threats have been detected. We can expect order to be restored soon.
Rest assured, Miss Robin will intensify our patrols to ensure that no incidents occur.
I trust you guys. But regarding what happened in the theme park, what do you hounds think about it? It's okay. Feel free to speak your mind.
Well,
Actually, I was there shortly after it happened. Is it true that the IPC's ambassadors came with ill intent? And that Galaxy Ranger who easily cut through the sky?
Miss Robin, tell you the truth, everyone's been talking about it. The myriad factions on Penacony have already been causing unease for everyone.
Thank you all for your loyalty towards the family. The planet of festivities has indeed run into some trouble. The representative from the IPC, he's trying to regain ownership of Penacony and is prepared for a hostile takeover. Of course, the family did not agree. The result of the failed negotiations is as you see it now.
No wonder. So this is the main reason why the IPC staff are banned from entering the dreamscape. Did they apprehend the troublemaker in the end?
Don't worry. Mr. Sunday is currently tracking his whereabouts, and he'll have something to show for it soon. However, given the situation, the IPC surely won't let this go easily. Therefore, we are relying on you hounds to maintain the order and stability of the dreamscape.
Please be assured, Miss Robin, we take our orders seriously. We won't let those IPC cronies get away with this.
Thank you for your hard work. If there are any other members who still feel uneasy, please tell them on my behalf that protecting the dreamscape requires everyone's help. This is a small gift prepared by the Iris family for the guests. There's one for you too. Please, open it at the Charmony Festival for an unexpected surprise.
I can't believe I received a gift from Miss Robin. It feels like I'm dreaming. Wait, I am in a dream.
If trouble comes knocking on our door, we're not afraid to go to war. Rest assured, the Dreamscape's peace will be protected by the Bloodhound family.
Okay. Wow. Man, this is like, very exciting, huh, guys? We're just pretending to be Robin and giving everyone a button. Apparently a nuke button, from what I'm guessing.
Miss Robin? That's the renowned cosmic superstar, Miss Robin!
I didn't expect to meet a fan here. I'm honored. Welcome to Penacony, a world filled with wonderful dreams.
I can't believe I'm actually meeting the real Robin! Shouldn't you be preparing for the Charmony Festival?
Preparation is important, but the ceremony is fundamentally about sharing the Great One's harmony with everyone. If there's a chance to sing with everyone, I will not refuse. Regarding the recent mishap, I understand it negatively impacted some of our guests. As a member of the family, it's only right for me to come forward and offer my apologies to everyone.
But, are you sure it was actually a mishap? Everyone saw those chips descending like rain and the red light tearing through the sky. Claiming it was merely special effects seems a bit far-fetched. Plus, I met that generous gentleman. He looked really out of it and kept talking to himself. Is this also part of the performance?
Everyone, please do not panic. I believe that the family will give everyone a satisfactory answer in due time.
Even if you say so, Miss Robin, it's hard to believe.
Some people just never listen, do they? It's never ending. It just goes on and on. I'm getting really tired of this.
Miss Robin?
Still, I suppose I should keep on helping everyone. I am the epitome of joy, kindness, and goodness, after all.
Huh? What was I just doing? And, who might you be, miss?
Here, take this, little guest. This gift has been specially prepared for you by the family.
Oh my god, another train just coming by. Man, these trains are so annoying.
Until the opening of the Charmony Festival.
I can't even hear myself or the
When the show reaches
game.
its climax, press the button together with the others around you. You never know. Something very exciting might happen.
In the meantime, oh, now we're
back
fighting
to where it all
again.
began.
Firefly! Our baby
entered
girl's
the golden
back.
hour from this place. And it is also from here where you will enter the true Penacony.
The land of the exiles.
It is a pleasure to journey alongside you once more. But it's time I laid bare the entire truth before you. As you might have heard, I also go by another name. Stellaron Hunter Sam.
In other words, she's a freaking Kamen Rider. But anyway, hey, what's up, Conair? Welcome to the live stream. If you're brand new here, my name's C+Hero, Hero Vtuber the main thing. And I did notice that you did post a comment on my latest Honkai Star Rail video. Thank you so much for the comment. But I will be pulling for Robin and Topaz Lycon. But afterward, I will be definitely saving Stella J for Robin. I mean, not Robin, Firefly, sorry, I meant to say Firefly. But I'm also one Jade too, if you know who that is. So, yeah, these patches, the Penacony, if anything, Penacony is probably the only time that will be, the most time that I've spent on unlocking character, man. Like, I really got into, like, the story and just pulling the character. not for every patch, but so far for Penacony, I've been pulling character for every patch. First with Black Swan, then Aventury, and now I'm going to be pulling for Robin, Topaz, Firefly, and maybe Jade. And I don't know about Boothill, though. When is that Robin coming? Robin is available in the game right now. You can pull her. But right now, I just begun playing the 2.2 story, so I haven't got that far in the story yet. But I did just finish Sparkle, who's pretending to be as Robin POV, and now we're back to our main character POV.
I'm sorry. I had no other choice. I know you have many questions. Do you remember when we encountered death in that strange dreamscape? When I was caught by that meme? In that instant before it killed me? I saw the reflection of another dreamscape in its ghastly pupils. So, following the clues in the script, I came up with some theories about the meme. That's why I instructed Silverwolf to issue invitations, drawing everyone to the Dreams Hotel.
I see.
I intended to call upon death before you arrived, to solve the riddle using more direct means, and then invite you to join. However, contrary to my wishes, I couldn't defy the script. And I didn't get a chance to explain it to you.
Ah, yes, that new character. That's Navia's girlfriend, right? From Genshin Impact?
It is how you see now. I was impaled by the bladed wings of death. The heavy pressure of concentrated memoria, miasma, exploded in my mind as if it was actually reality. But after the momentary numbness subsided, I found that my body was absolutely unscathed.
So, okay, so if you die in the dream, you don't actually die in real life. That's actually good. That explains why Firefly is still here.
I was still alive. And it was just as I thought. I had arrived at a place starkly different from this beautiful dream. Beneath the dreamscape of Penacony lies another, more chaotic, more primal memory zone.
English sub is weird. I don't think it's that bad, though.
Land of the Exiles. And so, then I returned to the hotel in the dreamscape, hoping to tell you of its existence. Yet I could not reveal my own identity. So, I could only divert your party's attention and lure you away from the battlefield. And after all my attempts proved futile, it wasn't until not long ago when a crimson blade of light shattered the high wall of the dream, causing you all to fall far into the abyssal depths of the dreamscape, that I was able to awaken you and your companions one by one. And that's it. That is all that's happened so far.
I completely understand. I'm completely confused. I think I completely understand anyway, so, but there is a lot of unknown question to ask for sure, but let's just...
I know it's tough to believe all this without reservations. I just want to say, you are very close to the final answer. Just one more thing needs to be done. And then I can prove it to you. Now, let's leave this place. Please close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And visualize the dreamscape's outline in your heart. And remember, you must not open your eyes at all times. 3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. The one who has come to greet us has arrived.
Did we got stabbed?
could do this.
Wait, is that Blade? Blade can drive?
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
That is surprising.
Huh. Well, what do you know? Blade can actually drive and he has a driving license. I hope he has insurance too.
Why? Because this is Japella, the city of sins?
No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking that you haven't slept in 20 system hours. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. I'll survive. Same goes for you.
I'm not so sure about that. Slow down a bit.
Infiltration is over. Feel free to activate Sam anytime you'd like.
There's still some time before the next part of the script unfolds. Let me stay a little longer in this body. Such a long tunnel. Didn't feel this long when I set off.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to Kafka. And then comes the downfall of the Japella Brotherhood.
Oh, this is the time where they took down that Japella Brotherhood, one of the faction of the Path of Destruction.
Is that also part of the script?
It's in your script too.
Sorry. I didn't notice.
Their destiny won't change just because of your selective ignorance. I told you before. It's a bad habit.
What about you then? Is this the moment you finally find the death you've been looking for?
As always, it's a blank slate. It's not on this planet. Why the sudden inquiry?
Because I'm currently in a car with a sleep-deprived driver. I just want to get there in one piece.
Yeah, that's true. Sleepless driver is actually much more dangerous than a drunk driver, actually. At least where I live, they get more severe punishment than drunk driver.
This car has full self-driving capabilities. I'll just put my hand on the steering wheel. Will that do?
Wait, hold on a second. This car can drive itself and he's been driving all this time? Dude, get some sleep, bro.
Hey, don't take everything so seriously.
Yeah, like what Firefly said.
Elio would always say there's only one type of destiny. The inescapable type. He can see the future, and we, likewise, are aware of our predetermined end. But before that moment arrives, we can still choose what we do. We all have this right, don't we?
After today, Japella's name
Yeah,
will
maybe
disappear
someday.
from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Oh.
Yeah. Glad to see you're safe and sound.
Hey, it's Mr. Yang.
Close your eyes. This is the answer. Isn't it incredible? The monster that we have always known as Death is actually the guardian of the land of the exiles. It abides by a certain rule. Abducting people from their dreams and bringing them here.
So that creepy eye monster that kind of looked like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild creature, it happened to be really a good guy?
The question that has been perplexing us.
That's kind of
does
confusing.
death really
Sure point, that's very
exist in
confusing.
Dreamscape, appears to be a cognitive trap. It was laid by those orchestrating events from the shadows to cover up the truth behind the disappearances and the existence of this fortress known as Dreamflux Reef. Every emergence of that meme is related to the Watchmaker. Since Dreamflux Reef is where it brings its captives, it's likely that many of our long-standing questions will be answered in this place.
The atmosphere here is starkly different from the beautiful dream. There are no regulators here like the family. And they all look like they're mildly dazed. But from the whispers of the residents, I've heard a familiar name. Gallagher.
Aha! He's the true villain.
It's that man again. Always in the right place at the right time. Though that does save us the trouble of looking for him. Himiko and March have already made a move. Get ready. We're about to set off.
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Alright, we're in a brand new area. Penacony. The true Penacony, the land of the exile. And we have a sticker that we can collect. Let's look around, explore a bit before we go, and then we'll talk with everybody as well. And I see there's a chest right here, so let's grab this chest real quick. Is there any more around here? Oh! There's a bird stuck here. Chirp! Hello! Want to shake clothes, Chirp? I'm super popular at the Great Tree. Birdies want to shake clothes with me can fill up the entire Dreamville, Chirp. What? You look put off. Are you too shy, Chirp? I almost forgot. Origami clothes are too small to be shaken, Chirp. Goodbye, reserve friend. We'll just say we shook clothes in our hearts. Chirp. Okay. Alf, we got a salad from that. Eat your vegetable, kids. Alright, let's talk with Firefly and Mr. Yang before we go on.
I'm really sorry for waiting until now to tell you everything. 2 reasons. Firstly, the script. In the future that Elio saw, Sam and the Astral Express's confrontation was inevitable. I tried to break the shackles of the prophecy, but this is as far as I could go. That aside, there were also my personal motives. I wished to travel with you as Firefly, and not Sam. I get it. Being cautious around a Stellaron hunter isn't a bad thing.
I mean, so far we can never trust anybody in Penacony.
Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. It means that the Watchmaker's legacy holds great significance to trailblazing. And to you. Elio's scripts used to revolve and expand around certain specific Stellarons. But with your appearance, this condition has apparently ceased to be appropriate. Perhaps he also saw the impossible in the future.
Interesting.
Do you still remember that medical cabin I told you about? Well, that's Sam. It belongs to the Iron Cavalry of Glamoth's Firmament Frontline. A Firefly Type 4 Tactical Heavy Assault Mech. It is the cradle of my vitality. And the meaning of my birth. And for the longest time it was how I should have looked to the rest of the world.
Interesting. So, Firefly, is she not human?
The timescale of Dreamflux Reef differs from reality, so we mustn't lower our guard. You're sensitive to Memoria. A slight misstep, and you could get lost in this memory zone.
I don't mind because the dialogue here, it shows a lot of interesting lore. And I kind of like that. It does make the story keep going. She is a bug. Wow, in a sense, maybe, yeah.
Something on your mind? Let's talk about it. No wonder Miss Acheron is so averse to drawing her blade. It's hard to imagine such terrifying power could reside in an ordinary sheath.
Said the guy who has a pain that holds a
Aventureine's
black hole.
power originated from the preservation, the entire dreamscape would have been affected. Don't feel burdened by this. Even without that Stellaron inside you, Aventurine would still have found other methods to accomplish his goal. Let's just believe in Miss Acheron. And given her prowess, I don't think we've got anything to worry about. During your investigation, he shared a vital piece of information. Mikhail, the former watchmaker who collaborated with the family to construct the Penacony we're familiar with today, had a falling out with the family for specific reasons. But this is precisely where the problem lies. You were clearly investigating a murder, so then why, as a security officer, is he changing the subject to talk about his past with the watchmaker? And now, with Firefly mentioning his name again, it's hard not to be suspicious. Before we found you, she'd already revealed her Stellaron Hunter identity and shared a lot of information. Who would have thought that the Molten Knight's true identity was actually a young girl? For her, this is a secret.
Oh, hey,
that
what's
she
up,
cannot
Emiliano?
allow others to know. That being the case,
how's your day going?
I think we can believe she's willing to cooperate. But she didn't reveal all her secrets. I just can't shake the feeling that her situation is different from that of the typical dreamer. And I hope that doesn't lead to any dangerous predicaments. I hope you've regained a little composure. We'll move out when you're ready.
Alright, let's move out. Autobot, roll out. Alright.
Welcome to heaven. Dreams, true or false, all are ephemeral. Might as well drink more Soul Glad instead.
Oh, really? Awesome. Yeah, I saw that movie with my wife last week. It was really good. How did you enjoy it?
Keep going straight down this alley and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us to the center of the land of the exiles.
Okay. Is there something here? Yes, there is. Come on. Hang on. There we go. Yank. Really? Wow, glad to hear you enjoy it so much. It made me interested to watch more of Spy X Family because I never watched the anime until the movie. So whenever I have time, I will go and find where I can watch Spy X Family anime. Alright, we found another of those birds, those origami bird.
Did you also get kicked out of the beautiful dream? I want to go back. Well, but then I don't want to go back. Tell me what I should do. I don't know what to do.
Interesting. Look like the people who got here really have no idea what to do, huh? They're just as confused as everybody. And me, too. And this guy is just dancing.
Hi there, friend from a distant land.
No, it's fine. I don't experience any kind of technical difficulty. I do see your messages here.
I hear the Watchmaker's legacy is right here. Let's say we go treasure hunting.
Really? Well, I do notice that you did misspell soy x family code, but don't worry about it. Anything more around here? There's a chest here, so we're gonna grab that real quick. And we're also gonna grab this real quick. And look like we still have more place to go.
What a huge clocky.
What?
Looks like the Watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, that's just creepy. That is just creepy there. Jeez. And, oh, more of these. Alright, then. Grab those. And then, look like we have to go down this elevator here. Oh wait, this was something I can interact there, but oh well.
Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the Dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach.
Which is probably a good thing, because now we don't have the family to keep an eye on us and we can do whatever we want.
The atmosphere in this fortress is pretty different from that in the beautiful dream.
When I first saw it, I was in awe too. The sky here, it's like a reflection of the 12 dreamscapes. What's even more bizarre is that this place is also separated into trade and residential areas. The layout may be simple, but the facilities are very comprehensive. It seems that there are quite a number of people living here.
Yeah, I get it.
Though both dreamscapes have distinct styles, the architectural designs are quite similar. Works of the same hand, perhaps. Hard not to speculate on the connection. But there's no point in overthinking things. Let's meet up with Himiko and the others first.
Take a right turn at the end of this road and you'll reach the trade district. There are more people there. And perhaps someone knows where she is.
Not coming with us?
The Astral Express likely needs room for some internal deliberation. In the meantime, I'll try and locate Gallagher.
Sure. Let's reconnect later. Letting her go was the right decision.
Wait,
Further
there's Misha and Clocky over there. What the heck?
Trust her. But first, there's someone I need to talk to. Let's go. I'm sure you've already noticed him.
Yeah, I do see him too.
He's right over there. The Reverie Hotel's bellboy. How did he end up here? And right after Miss Acheron severed the beautiful dream. We'd better check, just to be sure.
Trash can is perfect for me, and perfectly legal for me to stay.
Okay, before we actually talk with Misha, let me just explore around this place because I just love to explore around the area. Like finding this chest here. So we'll get that. Is there like a bird? Did I notice any bird around here? Some bird. Did I just hear the song of If I Can Stop One Heart from Breaking In? Whoa, what is that? That's a black hole there. What the heck? That's huge. Memoria black hole. It's a black hole. Oh. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to talk with you. I want to get the chest. Yes, thank you. I want to grab the chest, please. Oh, she's the one who's singing it. Oh, there's a lot of place to explore around here. But we should not waste too much time and just talk with Misha as soon as possible. Let me just get this bird here. Pops out somewhere nice. Yeah, I know, right? Maybe a land of donuts and stress-free from work, you know, right? Funny thing is that when I went to the office like earlier this week, we actually had someone actually bought Dunkin' Donuts and it tasted really good. It made the Monday just even sweeter. And I don't think we explore around here just yet, so let's go around and check it out. Nothing interesting around here. What about here? Oh, I see something. Oh. Dreamstate has been a peaceful place lately. The family is in chaos and the watchmaker is gone. If the IPC take this opportunity to seize this place, times ahead will be tough for us here. What are you doing thinking about it all that? It's not like it's something either of us can change. Why drown in sorrow when you can drown yourself with a good drink? That is a good point. Maybe, yeah, you did. Oh, I already read that chat. Okay. Got that. Is there any more? Ooh, there's a chest over here. Let's grab this quick. Nice. And here's more chests. Wow, there's a lot of people here. And a lot of chests too, which I like. Ooh, let's solve this puzzle. Okay, okay. Alright, this doesn't look that hard. Actually, I guess a bit. Maybe we need to change that. Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. And we do that. And then we need... Okay, so... Oh, okay, 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 okay. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to leave just yet. Then we could... There we go. Nice. And that solved the puzzle. TikTok, if only I were really that powerful. I can't bear to push it. If I were more evil, more powerful, I wouldn't be pushed around by the family and the guests. Boo-hoo. Alright, that was weird. And we got 20 Stellar J for that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, there's a bird here. Yoink, yank you. There you go. You leave there. And we activate a space anchor here. And it looked like we went in full circle. Okay, I guess it's time to talk with Misha now to progress the story. Let's talk with the pretty boy here. And is that a bird over there? How did a bird get stuck over there? Wonder if I can yank it. Hang on. Let's go. Yank you. Alright. You go there. And now we can talk with Misha.
Huh? You're the guest from before. We meet again! And a new friend. Forgot forgot to introduce myself. I'm the hotel's bellboy, Misha.
Hello, Misha. I'm Welt. We met in a dream. Oh, and who might this be?
Oh, Wilt actually could see Clocky.
Tick-tock! Old friend and new friend! Let's high-five!
Uh-huh. Yep. You're still young at... You're still young at... and I just noticed there's another bird at that neon light there. But we'll yank that bird later. But Mr. Yang, you're still young at heart. Oh my god. I'm gonna choose this.
Your memory zone meme?
No, Clocky is a good friend of mine. We all live here. How did you two get here? This dreamscape isn't supposed to be open to the public. I wonder if it has something to do with Sleepy.
Sleepy? Is that the name of that monster? Is that the name of that guardian?
So, this is your home?
Yep. After my work in the beautiful dream ends, I'll go back home. Commuting used to be more convenient, but ever since travel became cumbersome, Sleepy started ferrying people back and forth between the two dreamscapes.
This Sleepy. Can you describe what it looks like?
Sleepy is a memory zone meme. Looks fierce and has many eyes. But it's actually really well behaved. Gallagher's been taking care of it.
Based on the description, that meme is indisputably death. A nightmare for the family, but for the people who live here, well, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Death? Not in a dream, surely. Sleepy's just a little aggressive, and sometimes messes up by fetching the wrong guess. But it would never hurt anyone.
I see. Has it brought back any guests recently, say, in the last day or two? We're currently investigating a missing person case that occurred within the beautiful dream.
Yanking the bird. I rephrase that. Wow. Yeah, I don't mean like in a weird way of yanking the bird. Oh man. Wow. Anyway.
I see. Then you'll have to speak with Gallagher. But he's currently busy hosting a visitor from the Oak family and specifically asked not to be disturbed. Mr. Yang, the person you're looking for, is it Miss Robin?
Yes!
Just as I thought. Considering what happened with Miss Firefly, this doesn't come as a surprise.
If you're looking for Miss Robin, I can lead the way. She told me that she'd be willing to meet with outside guests.
If it's not too much trouble. Also, we're looking for our missing companions. A woman with red hair accompanied by a girl with pink hair. Have you seen them?
Oh, I haven't. But please, rest assured. Dreamflux Reef is a small place, and it's not as bustling as the beautiful dream, but its safety is unmatched. How about this? Since it's your first time here in Dreamflux Reef, I'll be your guide and help you find your companions. And then we can all go visit Miss Robin together. She's gone to Mrs. Grace's to visit the children. She won't be leaving anytime soon, so there should be enough time.
Mrs. Grace?
All right then, we'll follow your plan. Well, we now know the answer to both murder cases that have caused such commotion in Penacony. As for the intentions of the mastermind behind it all, we're still none the wiser.
Yeah. That name Sleepy. Yeah, that's a very good question, but I think the logical choice we need to pick is the top one.
Yes, that's my thinking as well. I'm not entirely certain, but we still have to find him one way or another. Say, you mentioned before that you saw Clocky that only you could see, right? I can't shake off this strange feeling. Am I really still so young at heart?
Even Mr. Yang is questioning himself. I love it. This is This is kind of funny, actually.
Forget it. It's not important. We'd better just follow Misha.
I think it it does not matter. Well, I did hear that in the 2.1 special program by the developer, they are thinking of, in the future of Honkai Star Rail, that whatever choice you make will determine how the story goes. But as of now, I don't think it would even matter. But who knows? I just love picking the weird choices anyway, sometime. Because it's funny. And it makes the game even more like lighthearted and kind of funny too, so. Anyway, let's go and explore around this place. Time to absorb these emotions. We got another comm gear. Okay. Follow Misha. Where is Misha? Oh, we gotta get
Everyone, look! From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
Oh, I just noticed that the building, it's actually swirling into the black hole.
A black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria? Was Dreamflux Reef built on such unstable memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Alright, look like we have to keep on going.
Look! There she is! My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything. Who are you all, and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Then why aren't you leaving? Who are you?
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics. And
yeah, it kind of does,
my life's
right?
work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity, slowly but surely.
Ooh, I hope it's not Acheron's fault for, you know, causing a freaking cut in the sky.
But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. It's almost as if something is sucking it in from the other side.
I don't know about you, Johan, but I think what you said about hopefully there's a nice thing at the end. Well, I don't think there's a nice thing at the end of that black hole.
By constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally obtained accurate results. After 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist. Just like the melting of glaciers, everything will crumble and disintegrate. The dreams on that side of the void will fuse into one. Please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before. Miss Kami isn't a bad person. She's just a bit lost in her own world.
You don't say. There was something else that piqued my interest. Who is Madame Rosalina?
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a fan of Memoria dynamics?
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you tell us a little more about them?
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement methodology on interstellar travelers. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. She departed this world without much fame, leaving only a few thin journals behind. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time, she would have discovered a way to reverse the flow of Memoria. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is
There's a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone. I must uncover more concrete proof. I must convince everyone.
I don't know. I think this NPC is actually kind of up to something. I think she's kind of foreshadowing something that will happen later in the game.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Wait, it was the name... I'm gonna choose...
Before we came to Penacony, the conductor had given us a list of nameless to look into. Her name was mentioned. It seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef, before abruptly passing away.
Miss Katie regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today. It's people building homes in the memory zone. I bet she'd be really happy.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
And yeah, I do see March 7th there.
Let me go!
Please, come to your senses. I'm begging you.
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Mr. Yang and Mr. Trailblazer, I've been waiting for you.
Wait, did she just refer to me as Mr. Trailblazer?
Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared and I just wanted to calm him down. But...
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Well, this is how it turned out.
March 7th, the ghost of Dreamflux Reef?
Ha ha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in, I also thought the same.
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is Dreamflux Reef.
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dreamflux Reef.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream. Curiosity kills the Papeshi. Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
Oh! Oh! Oh crap, we're fighting!
Ill tidings manifest.
Okay, look like we're fighting an enemy here now.
Water to the Philippian.
Oh, finally, look like we can finally fight some enemies. Wow, I never knew that. And what is wrong with that enemy?
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone memes.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they pose a threat, people can easily escape by forcing a wake-up call. But we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
Jessie? Who's Jessie?
Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Wait, is it Uncle Jesse from Full House? What? Is it Uncle Jesse from Full House? Oh, and here's another bird.
Hold your liquor.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't meant to talk with you.
Evening, Jessie. Is it evening?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy cat who fainted from fright.
Are those monsters related to Voldemort? Maybe? Oh, it does say yank. Yeah, when you pull that bird, it say yank.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. I'll take care of him.
Or maybe cowgirl Jessie from Toy Story 2. Oh yeah, there's that other Jessie too.
There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will soon face trouble.
Do such things often happen here?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental wounds.
Guess we're gonna have to find Robin.
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux Reef.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound, then it means Robin must be okay too.
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier, right?
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring star systems. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana, like islands in the ocean. They existed before the family arrived. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes in Penacony.
Interesting.
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place and the Sweet Dream.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get going.
Sound like what Himiko would do. Let's go find her. Look like we had to go back. Oh, there she is.
This is where we split up. She can't be too far away.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details here.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of fate.
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the Land of the Exiles. Micah, these are my companions.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling that Amelie is gonna go Google Gaga over this husky man.
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know us?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux Reef hadn't been isolated from the 12 dreamscapes. Please, allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Micah, the Gravekeeper of Dreamflux Reef.
Gravekeeper?
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs. My daily task involves cleaning a few tombstones.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the Sweet Dream, or showing them how to survive the wild dream chaos.
So, guardian of sorts.
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to? We didn't come across any graveyard when we arrived.
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find something of interest there. But before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
Bobby Robin.
This way,
Let's
please.
go meet her.
The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
Alright, let's head to where we need to go. Oh, and there's a chest here. Get that, and is there a oh, there is a person there. Oh, geez, that scared me. Okay, let's go here. There he is! There she is! Our superstar! Our savior! Our queen! Robin!
There she is.
Indeed she is.
It really is her! Miss Robin!
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this music style, but I've gained some valuable insights from it.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress in only a few days.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you who brought hope into their lives. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflux Reef, talked to everyone I met, and they all told me the same thing. This shattered dream is not worth clinging to.
It seems you truly are a child of the Harmony. Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, he's been living with autism since he was a child. They're not old enough to enter the sweet dream managed by the family. If we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. Even if they stumble along the way, well, they're still relying on their own strength.
Yeah, I know, right? Good to see Robin is alive.
And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this dream, I couldn't even walk toward them.
Oh.
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I understand this. No matter how long we fly through this dream, we will one day return to reality.
Well, at least this old lady and the children know that someday they will have to return to reality and face it. At least they're more mature about it.
But you know what?
Respect for that.
Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic. You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that.
Since you're here, can we assume that you're fully aware of the situation in Penacony?
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of Memoria and Asdana. But now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony. And losing my voice is just one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams collapse.
The Sweet Dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, The boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. But whenever I mentioned the anomalies in my dreams, the family heads refused to talk about it. Only my brother was willing to respond. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador, which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, I found my way here. The land of the exiles. Concealed by the family under the guise of
I
death.
see. Now I get it.
Where Penacony's past is buried.
Robin herself purposely kind of killed herself in his head. Because remember, Sleepy, that dream monster, that memory zone meme, it's friendly. We know that it's actually friendly. It's just a guardian who just like transport people from this dreamscape to the other dreamscape. So Robin, who found out the secret to get to Dream Reef, this part of the dreamscape, she purposely quote-unquote killed herself. So in other words, she kinda unalive herself to get here, which is very weird way to say, but that's kinda what it is, and probably what makes the most sense of how she got here and why she's here.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice has made somewhat of a recovery.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates more broadly than within the Sweet Dream. It's regrettable, but the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and, using the name of harmony, exploited people's weaknesses to turn Penacony into the planet of festivities, trapping everyone in the illusion of the Sweet Dream.
No, I have not seen Inception.
This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harmony. And naturally, those voices blessed by them have lost the ability to sing.
Oh, look at that. Robin is angry. She's angry. It means that she's being serious.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Robin? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the harmony capable of influencing everyone. Unless a power surpassing that of an emanator is involved.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced any such external interventions. Who knows? Perhaps I've just been away too long and missed something. Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the harmony represents, while still claiming to uphold it. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. Micah? Well, here's my answer. I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
11 system hour until Charmony Festival.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
A plot is dream within a dream. Yeah, it really is. Or maybe
This
it's within a
place is too
dream within a
dangerous for a
dream.
fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't have the freedom to fly, right?
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the Great One? To the point that they've forgotten how to enjoy their dessert. Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like it's doing well. Do you want to rescue it?
do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered. Can't sing. It didn't come into this world just to be locked up in a cage. Birds. They should be flying free in the sky.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you, a young scholar? Do you agree with your sister?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more than a few days at best.
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still a bit unsure. Well, let me tell you youngsters a story. As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, the friction caused by the flapping of their feathers against the atmosphere creates amazing lights, so that they look like shooting stars. We've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their radiant display is the result of countless struggles against nature over generations. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground, so to escape predators, they started seeking new opportunities in the air. After countless attempts by many generations, one of them finally figured out how to fly. It soared into the sky and never looked back at the ground again.
So, you mean birds aren't born to fly, but they find a way to do it through their determination, right?
And that's how the dinosaur evolved into birds, but man, it's kind of surprising that even like close to 8 o'clock, the sky is still kind of bright outside.
Well, that's an
I guess we really are entering the summertime.
So, what are your thoughts, Sunday?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because they've never seen those birds crashing to their death.
That's an interesting perspective. So, have you decided what to do with the bird now?
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care of itself because I want it to live, no matter what.
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are truly remarkable. And I hope they come true.
Yeah, that also happened to me too, actually. It was raining in the morning and it was thunderstorming too.
We will take good care of it. Won't we, brother?
Yeah, but Mr. Gopherwood, there's one thing I don't quite understand.
Mr. Gopherwood?
And what might that be, my son?
What if this little Charmony dove never learns to fly in the end? I mean, if there are fledglings in this world that can never fly throughout their lives, should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash to the ground and die?
Talking in your sleep, birdie? Time to wake up.
Oh!
Huh? Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who just stabbed you in the chest with a dagger.
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demands, lackey of the Watchmaker.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families. Looks like I made the right choice.
Choice?
You are aware of my plan and see through my act. Time is running out, so let's drop the charades. I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with you?
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony. Any of that catch your interest?
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should trust is the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right, as you wish. Here she is.
Huh?
Oh.
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
Oh, it looked like Firefly finally found Gallagher at the right
That'd be
timing.
great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak family head. Now, all the actors are on the stage.
Moments later.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar to all of you.
Is this the tombstone belonging to the sweet nameless?
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this small stone tablet, but in the annals of history for all of time. However, today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams.
Yeah,
That heavy
the
piece
rain
of
didn't last
history
too
is
long
all
for me,
distant
too.
memory. Just like that prison.
If their names are inscribed here, then that means...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of Memoria, but she never returned. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles, but he didn't live long enough to witness the arrival of true peace.
Interesting. So the Nameless was involved in the prison war, and they tried to liberate it. The prison, the exile, the prisoners of Penacony, because Penacony was originally a frontier prison.
In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan took up the way of the Trailblaze and led the Lampmoth family to explore beyond the system, only to be surrounded and wiped out by the swarm.
Oh no, he got killed by those bugs? Man, I hate those bugs. Those swarm disaster bugs.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes truly are sorrowful.
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But what about this tablet? There are no names carved on it.
When Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted on erecting a monument for himself, saying that it will happen someday. Here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
And we got a new music. And there he is. We can speak with Gallagher. But let's speak with everybody else. First with Robin.
brought
Firefly,
Gallagher
I
here.
mean.
It's time to face the truth.
Yes.
Huh. The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, though.
I did my job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe, and that's all that matters.
Brother.
There's no need for words.
And that's all they could say. All right, let's talk with Gallagher. This bartender has a lot to explaining.
I promised to give the siblings some privacy, so let's talk about our business first. What do you say?
That sounds sensible enough. Since you went through the trouble of gathering the family head, the crew, and the Stellaron hunters, I'm guessing you have something important to say, Mr. Gallagher?
Oh? Is it that obvious?
The look on your face is practically screaming, I'm the one behind all this.
You're right, Mr. Yang. It is indeed time to come clean on everything. The siblings already know what they need to, and they've made their choice. But you, Nameless, arrived a bit late. So it's only fair that I answer your questions.
Okay, what's the questions?
Before we begin, let me reintroduce myself. I'm the founder of Dreamflux Reef, the deputy of the Watchmaker, and the one who sent out that invitation. As Gallagher, the history fictionologist, I humbly extend my greetings to you all.
Oh, he's part of the history fictionologist faction. I see.
History fictionologist? So what, everything you told us was made up?
Well, don't worry. Almost everything I shared was true. Well, except for the part about the family accepting me back.
I double-checked with Micah, and everything he said about the family, the Watchmaker, and Mikhail is true.
Thank you for your understanding. Now let's get down to business. I'm sure you're all wondering why I went through the trouble of setting up this battle for the legacy, inviting different factions, and stirring up a ruckus all over Penacony. Well, it all boils down to something very familiar to all of you. The Stellaron.
Ah, so there is a Stellaron involved all of this.
The Stellaron? But how is that possible? Penacony is a free-flowing interstellar hub. There are no signs of contamination whatsoever.
You're totally correct. So, care to take a guess at what that means?
The Stellaron has been completely sealed. Someone's manipulating Stella. You're throwing our legacy again.
The sweet dream doesn't come out of thin air. If you think of the memory zone as the sea, creating the land of the dreams is like filling that wild ocean with earth to make an island. To achieve this feat, without the help of an emanator of remembrance or enigmata, the only way is to use a Stellaron. And that's not something you can achieve with a simple wish. It requires vast quantities of knowledge, time, and manpower. I'm sure you get what I'm hinting at. In Azdana, the planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster.
Oh.
The planet of festivities itself is a Stellaron disaster?
It all started a long time ago, back when the Watchmaker and his crew liberated the frontier prison. They faced countless challenges as they began building Penacony from the ground up. That's when the idea of using the Stellaron came into play. The Stellaron first entered the Azdana system during the war. The Nameless warned everyone against the folly of attempting to tamper with such a power, and most heeded their words. But there are always people in the shadows with ulterior motives. The turning point came after Tiernan's death. With two of the Nameless gone, the Watchmaker had to go to the front lines. It was at that moment his rivals saw an opportunity. By the time a representative from the Montour System's family arrived at the Watchmaker's call, the Stellaron had already been activated and was seeping into the primordial synesthesia dreamscape.
And I suppose the family happened to possess the knowledge to seal the Stellaron?
Not just that. They knew far more about the Stellaron than the average person. They helped Mikhail swiftly quell the civil unrest and played a part in building Penacony under the disguise of the Harmony. Those three eras were known as the Age of Dreaming. The Watchmaker, who had been left in the dark, sent out invitations across the universe, spreading the hype around the land of the dreams.
Then, how did they turn against each other?
Remember the island in the ocean metaphor? The truth is, the Stellaron was never truly sealed. It existed in a different form within the dreamscape. Think about this. What would it cost to create and maintain such a lavish dreamland? It's people's lives. The opulent dream is built upon the decay of spirits, with a toxic elixir called pleasure flowing through the dreamscape. It tempts people to indulge in the dreamscape, and gradually their minds succumb, becoming nourishment for the sweet dream. Confusion, laziness, and cowardice, weaknesses that plague humanity, were magnified and nourished by the family. Penacony became a new kind of prison, even more impenetrable than the previous one.
I see. So it was all just a facade. Everyone's dream is feeding into the Stellaron. By the Stellaron.
Sadly, we realized this far too late. By then, the family had a firm grip on Penacony, swiftly quelling any opposition that arose. At my wit's end, I had to use the power of the Enigmata, and sought refuge in this chaotic realm. Over the years, I created a meme within this dream for our use. Dormancy. That's its real name. We exploited a loophole. You see, regular people can't fall asleep again while they are inside the dreamscape.
So this is the true meaning of the impossible. You sent out invitations in the Watchmaker's name to find forces capable of resolving the Stellaron disaster and draw them into Penacony to uncover the truth.
It's not just that. Above all, I wanted to see what happens when the major factions engage in a struggle for the legacy. Since this is the Watchmaker's first announcement in decades, the traitor within the family is bound to reveal themselves.
So, the legacy is just a facade.
If you want to consider the Stellaron as the legacy, I'm totally fine with that.
If that's the case, where is the Stellaron now?
That's a question for Mr. Wings. The Stellaron is still under the family's control, and as the head of the Oak family, I'm sure he holds all the answers.
Okay, let's speak with...
Go ahead. I'm sure Mr. Wings holds all the answers.
Yes, let's speak with Mr. Chicken Wings over there and find out more answer.
As I suspected, the core of this issue lies within the Stellaron.
You all look quite serious. Is there anything I can do to help?
Bro, you are like an earshot. Didn't you even listen to what Gallagher was saying? Alright, let's talk with Mr. Chicken Man here.
Are you done talking? So, will you tell us where the Stellaron is?
It is the Penacony Grand Theater itself.
As I suspected, it's the embodiment of the family. The edifice that first materialized within the Sweet Dream. That's what turned Penacony into its current state.
As for the person who employed its power, it is in fact Mr. Gopherwood, the current Dream Master.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Did you conduct your own investigation already?
Correct. When I was trying to track down the person who murdered my sister, apart from you, Gopherwood was my second suspect.
Confronting me first turned out to be a smart move on your part.
Yes, so, but man, it's kind of very strange that the suspect name is Mr. Gopherwood.
I didn't have other options.
It's like saying
The
Joe
Dream
Bob
Master
is
has
the
been
culprit.
elusive.
It's
And
kind of
even
like
the heads
that.
of the families can hardly get an audience with him. Moreover, Mr. Gopherwood has been kind to my sister and me. And I didn't want it all to end like this.
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, my brother and I are also victims of the cancer of all worlds. We grew up as orphans, and were adopted by the family when they came to help. Mr. Gopherwood recognized our potential and brought us to Penacony. But I can't just stand by and watch Mr. Gopherwood become an enemy of the Harmony. I won't use my voice to support an evil cause. I won't step on that stage and sing, no matter who the traitor is, or what orders they give me. I won't let the Charmony Festival become an event that destroys Harmony itself, or the paradise in our dreams.
Indeed. For the paradise in our dreams. As the head of the Oak family, I'm responsible for ensuring Penacony's promising future. Robin and I will head into the sweet dream and confront the Dream Master. And if it turns out that the family has truly strayed from the Harmony, I'll fight alongside you. We'll put the Charmony Festival on hold and make sure Mr. Gopherwood pays for his blood debt.
Yeah, the true villain name, it has the most weirdest name ever. Kind of remind me of Dr. Doofenshmirtz from, you know, Phineas and Ferb. He's evil, but he has a very silly name. Doofenshmirtz in the corporation. Oh, okay, yeah, see you later, Conair, and thank you for coming by. And if you guys enjoy watching this live stream so far, make sure to click that like, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell, so you're notified when I upload a new video or when I go live again. But yeah, this is very interesting so far. I know it's kind of already a little bit past 8 o'clock, which is kind of a getting ready for everyone's dinner time. I mean, I'll be eating dinner late because my wife is coming home late from her shift. But she should be coming home in like about in half an hour from now. So we still have a little bit of time to hang out and stream here.
Since our interests are aligned, why don't we team up? Maybe, just maybe, we'll have a shot at success.
We have always been following in the footsteps of our nameless predecessors. And there's no reason to stop now.
Yeah, we Nameless won't back down from a challenge. Isn't that right, Mr. Trailblazer?
Normal. Going up against the Dream Master? Nah, I surrender.
Exactly! It's time for the crew to save the world once more!
Rest assured, sitting on the sidelines isn't in our nature. Mr. Sunday, Miss Robin, I'm willing to accompany you on behalf of the Astral Express. Having a third party present should help with negotiations. And could make all the difference if things get ugly.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
Thank you all very much.
The Charmony Festival is about to start, and time is against us. We must hasten.
Indeed. We must hasten.
Let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations.
Oh.
I may have been quick to step up to the plate, but confronting the Dream Master could be a very dangerous affair.
Huh? Even you're saying that, Mr. Yang? How powerful is that Dream Master?
He's the leader of the families of Penacony, and he has the entire power of the Harmony behind him, not to mention the Stellaron in his possession. We must proceed with great caution.
Maybe you can just stay behind this time, Mr. Yang?
No, that won't do. Even if we count Robin as an ally, something felt off about Mr. Sunday just now. Although, I can't quite put my finger on it. I have to make sure he won't turn against us when things start to get dicey. You're still carrying the keepsake the IPC envoy gave you, right? May I borrow it for a moment?
Oh, this.
I knew it. As I suspected, this chip Aventurine gave to you is actually a miniature transmitter. If I'm right, he intends to use it to track your location or contact you when needed. As it so happens, this may actually be of some use in the current situation.
Aventurine? Is he still alive? And what does he have to do with our mission to confront the Dream Master?
Remember what I said earlier? Working with the IPC is a way to keep the family in check. If negotiations go south and the family show their true colors by going after the Stellaron, I'll use this transmitter to send a message to the IPC. It'll be just the opportunity the IPC ambassador was hoping for. The only question mark in all of this is Aventurine's current status. But the IPC is always listening, especially senior strategic investment department heads like him. Getting the message across shouldn't be a problem.
Good luck to you, Welt.
Well, you take care too. If anything goes wrong, don't worry about me. Just make sure to seal the Stellaron.
Spoken like a true hero. Even if the Dream Master is innocent, the family's corruption runs deep. I won't make the same mistake Mikhail did. Let's wish him the best of luck.
Don't you have something else to tell us, Gallagher?
Why would you say so?
Before we departed, the conductor asked us to inquire about the 3 nameless in Penacony. We've already collected intel about Razelina and Tiernan, so the only one left is Legwork. If I'm not mistaken, we've already met him somewhere, haven't we?
It's not enough to say meet, but the answer is pretty obvious.
Not really, actually. I have not been paying attention to Pom Pom requests all this time. I see it, another bird again, right over there.
From the Astral Express, and I've seen the great effort you all put into linking different realms together across the cosmos. And now, after getting this far all in one piece, you have truly proven yourselves. Miss Himiko, were you the one who repaired the Express and got it sailing through the cosmos again?
Yes.
And you two, young Nameless, you have very interesting life stories and extraordinary skills.
Them coming here. Ah, of course, my reciprocity. Believe in the galactic baseball. I don't think this.
Hey, you can't just make up titles like that.
What do you mean? I am literal galactic baseballer. I have a freaking baseball bat for a weapon.
You're full of energy. Please send my regards to the conductor, Pom Pom. Please let them know that their friend had fond memories from his time aboard the Express, which he reminisced on every time he had a good drink. As for the last Nameless, he embarked, disembarked, and embarked again, traveling in a great circle, ending up back where he started. On his deathbed, he told me to find the Astral Express and deliver an invitation to the future Nameless. He left behind a special gift, a true legacy. Something that belongs only to the successors of the Trailblaze. Come with me. Now is the time to reveal it.
Oh, what could this be? What could it be? Oh, wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. Meet with the watchmaker. Oh, we gotta meet the watchmaker, but let me just pull this bird first. Okay, okay. Before we go, let's go talk with some bunch of those group of birds that we saw earlier. But there's also another one right over here that we can yank. There we go. And then we will... Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to talk with you. I didn't want to talk with you. Leave me alone, bro. I just want to get this. Thank you. Okay. Let's find that group of birds. The group of birds is right over here. Let's talk to it because I know this bird will also give some little bit of Stella Jade too. Dr. Blues. Oh, it looked like we haven't found enough bird yet. So, it looked like he's not going to give me any reward yet until I find enough bluebirds. But anyway, we're not going to deal with that for now. We're going to go straight and meet the mysterious watchmaker. Let's see who they really are. Man, this is getting really, really interesting. It answers so many questions. And yet, it also brings up more questions too.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say and do. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train, but I remember your last words. Don't let us down, old man.
Hmm? Whoa.
What's happening?
Oh. The city is rising? It's the theater itself.
Go ahead. His resting place lies in the garden up ahead. The first and last nameless of Penacony. Mikhail Char Legward, the watchmaker.
Wait, the watchmaker's a nameless? Whoa, the plot really did thicken. Let's head out. Wow, this is getting very, very interesting. Holy crap. And oh man, this is really interesting. But let's actually walk slowly, just take in the atmosphere. Like, holy crap, we're like high up in the air. Man, imagine leaping from here. I'm not gonna do that, but that would be very dangerous and stupid. But, holy crap. And how many Stellar Jade have we collected so far? 13,090 Stellar Jade. Not bad, not bad. Alright then. Let's walk up this stair and see what we'll find and meet this watchmaker. He's sitting on that chair. Beneath the sea surface of Memory Zone, in a garden closest to the full moon in the water, an elderly man rests on a recliner, enveloped in utter silence. The watchmaker, Mikhail Char Legward, has passed into that endless, timeless dream where no sound could ever awaken him.
Sure enough, the watchmaker is the third nameless. Even I could guess that one.
The legacy he left behind was a dream bubble. I believe inside that bubble, there's something that holds meaning only for the nameless. After all, when I checked its contents, I found nothing inside. Maybe some Trailblaze runes? Even more mysterious than me.
Well, let's have a look.
Okay, here we go. As the ward sees Himiko nod ever so slightly in your direction, you take a deep breath, steady your mind, and turn your gaze towards the watchmaker. You press your hand against the dream bubble, and the thick, viscous memoria converges under strain, then stretches outward from your fingertip. As if weaving a delicate web, it gently cradles your palm. A chill travels from your fingertip, carrying with it a myriad of vibrant and intertwined memories, as experience would suggest. But this time, you see nothing at all. The dream bubble is clearly extraordinary. Perhaps the approach was wrong. You think, holding your breath and closing your eye. With one knee on the ground, you press your forehead against the third film coated memoria. An empty dream bubble.
Wait, what's going on? Seriously? There's nothing inside this dream bubble? How could a dream bubble be empty?
Just as I suspected. That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the Trailblaze. And I never understood where he got that confidence from. Especially since he never managed to get in touch with the Express while he was alive. I could never figure out what was going on in that old man's head. This empty dream bubble is so typical of him. He was always full of weird fantasies and incomprehensible romanticism. A mischievous old man. Well, I didn't expect him to leave anything concrete behind anyway.
Don't think that's the case, Gallagher. I'm sure Mikhail has left us the most precious thing of all.
Don't start getting all philosophical on me, all right?
Just as Mikhail believes in the nameless of the future, we unconditionally believe in the nameless of the past. How could they leave with regrets for the future when they were ready to dedicate their lives to the land they loved? There must be something contained in this dream bubble. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. You also have faith in the Watchmaker, don't you, Gallagher?
Well, I'm a follower of the Enigmata. My philosophy forbids me to have faith in anything. That's why I understand what faith means in the path of Trailblaze. And I also want to know what he left behind. I'll leave it to you guys then.
Can I borrow your pet? I need to make a trip back to Golden Hour and check something at the Dreamscape sales store. It's for Mikhail, and for the future of Penacony.
And we're going back to Boot Hill POV.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel. How may I help you?
Oh, look like Dunhong finally stepped foot into Penacony.
Greetings. We're the Nameless from the Astral Express, and we'd like to check in.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hung, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom. A new Nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
Wait, he's impersonating guest Pop Pop to get into the... Oh my god. No effing way. No fudging way. Motherfucker. Like, what the heck? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess this is how he's gonna end. This is how he's gonna go. But and even Dunhong is like,
like he responded to the family's invitation before
this is
boarded
great.
the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to reach the other members of the Astral Express.
What do you mean by unable to reach them?
My apologies. This is the first time I've encountered a situation like this. However, the system indicates that those guests are still in the Dreamscape.
How about this? Give me their room number, and we'll go check on them ourselves.
I'm afraid that's not possible. I need to verify both identities before I can share any guest information.
How about you just wake up someone? Let's say, Welt?
I'm sorry, but there are strict rules regarding forced awakening. It cannot be done without the proper clearance.
So nothing works, huh? What's your solution then? Are you saying we sleep here? At the reception?
Please be patient. We need to contact your companions in order to confirm your identities.
And now it seems you need to confirm our identities before you can contact our companions.
It seems so.
Oh, fudge. Look, nothing personal, but if you can't handle this, go find someone else who can, okay?
Please calm down, dear guests. I do recall that Mr. Sunday, the Oak family head, personally handled this issue earlier. Oh, please wait a moment while I contact him.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. She really just doesn't know what to do.
I have a bad feeling about this. You tried to contact them on the Express earlier, but they didn't respond.
Something doesn't seem right. I need to leave for a moment. You can stay here with the receptionist.
Sure thing. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Don Hung seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
Huh. Well, looks like we're starting Boot Hill's story, but I think I might have to end my stream here because I know my wife is coming home expectantly around this time, and dinner is almost ready too, so I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight. Let me just check my thingamajig here because commute with the watchmaker. Alright, we get the Stellar Jade for that. And we have Boot Hill now. And look at that. We have the lady in the team that he's actually been looking for. But anyways, yeah, I think that will be it all for today. So far, what I think about the story. I think the story so far is very interesting. I think we'll see more and more, and a lot of question has been answered, but still many more to answer too. So, the next time we play Honkai Star Rail, we're gonna continue on the story and find out more story about and find out the secret and confront the traitor of Penacony and the Harmony and save this land of the exile and all of the dreams, because somebody is exalting this dream and we cannot let that get away with it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for coming. If you enjoyed watching this live stream, please consider giving a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and check my other Honkai Star related content here on my YouTube channel or other content. I also do fanfiction writing if you're interested in that as well, and other gaming stream. But I'll catch you guys next time. Take care of yourself, stay cool, drink plenty of water, and I'll catch you guys next time. C+Hero signing out.